5 years ago, when the country was gearing up for the Lok Sabha election, Narendra Modi had announced his candidature from Varanasi. And as part of its manifesto, the Bharatiya Janata Party had said that it sought to give this ancient city a makeover. In that way, the Kashi Corridor project came to be, a mega attempt to decongest the stretch between the Ghats and the temple in the city. But at that time, everyone wondered, would Modi really be able to make it happen? Because this was a project that would render hundreds of people, including many who voted for him, homeless, as there were many houses and shops standing in their area marked for redevelopment for over 100 years now. And they would all have to make way. Now, as Modi approached the end of his term, we thought, what has happened to Modi's dream project? Then we saw him visit Varanasi just a few weeks ago to lay the foundation stone or do the Shilanyas and get the ball rolling on the Kashi Vishwanath Mandir Vistarikaran Saundaryakaran Yojana. But had they really been able to convince these affected people to move? Was Kashi ready? Some of the stories published online featured people who were even threatening to commit suicide if the project took off. And apparently there were people who were calling the Prime Minister and the CEO of the project Aurangzeb. What was really going on? Well, the only way to know, I thought, would be to go to Kashi myself and see it. And that is what I did. So, just 2 weeks ago when I was there, I saw plenty of construction work underway there. Large debris-laden stretches of land looked like mud pie whose icing were these many temple shikaras scattered all around. For as far as the eye could see, there were temples, small and big, emerging out of these 3 or 4 storied buildings that had either been partially or fully demolished. The people I spoke to randomly did express a sense of discomfort at their lives having to be reshuffled because of this project, but almost unanimously, I heard them say that this facelift for Kashi was necessary.
आज विश्वनाथ जी में दर्शन करने पहले आज से 5 साल 10 साल पहले हम आते रहे, घर बगल में इतने लोग भीड़ नहीं होती रही, आज भीड़ दुगनी हो रही है। गोदलिया चौराहे तक चली जा रही, मैदागिन तक चली जा रही, समझ लीजिए कोई पर पड़ता रहा तो समझ लीजिए भीड़ होती थी, लेकिन ऐसे में भीड़ नहीं होती थी, पर में भी कम होती थी। आज भी चौड़ीकरण होना चाहिए, आने जाने का रास्ता है, इधर से आ रहे हैं इधर से जा रहे हैं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद हम कहते हैं मोदी जी को, इसी तरह विकास करते रहे, बार बार वो चुन के आए, बार बार धन्यवाद धन्यवाद धन्यवाद।
ये जो काम हो रहा है विश्वनाथ जी का पूरा टोट फोड़, पूरा इतना भीड़ इतना था कि अब मोदी जी आए हैं तो पूरा व्यवस्था तोड़ फोड़ करके बना रहे हैं, और जब भी रहेंगे तो और व्यवस्था टाइट कर देंगे।
Be it the pilgrims or the regular residents of Varanasi or those that had given up their homes, they all echoed.
देखो, मेरा विरोध शुरू में था, जिस मुद्दे को लेके था कि वो पाथवे और गंगा को लाएंगे और पूरा जंगल साफ हो जाएगी, तब मैंने कहा अगर मंदिर साफ कर दिए गए तो मैं खुद की अपनी आहुति दूंगा, प्राणों की आहुति दूंगा, मैं आत्मदाह कर लूँगा। लेकिन विधान परिषद में जब ये सरकार ने जवाब दे दिया कि नहीं ऐसी कोई योजना नहीं है, कॉरिडोर की योजना है और उसको बहुत खूबसूरत बनाने का इरादा है, तब हमने अपना विरोध खत्म किया।
It is painful, this transformation. But we will have this wonderful thing to pass on to our next generation. That the Kashi we pass on will be much, much better than the Kashi we inherited. So a lot of credit for this change in attitude among the locals goes to one man who is at the helm of affairs here. Vishal Singh, who is the CEO of the project, decided to take it upon himself to convince each and every single stakeholder about the project. Initially, they rejected his ideas and some even hurled abuses at him. But today they hail him as their son or the best thing to happen to Kashi on the development front. Vishal Singh has had to go great lengths for the project nevertheless. Things like getting an ailing lady treated multiple times and arranging for her care to be taken and providing employment to young men from the families of those who had given up their homes for this project. His humanitarian approach is the one which has won many hearts. Locals who have found employment, be it as contractors or laborers or in the office of the project, are glad to be part of this long pending idea that is moving towards reality.
अब यहाँ पे जो काम का तरीका चल रहा है उससे कितने लोगों को रोज़गार मिला है। मैं खुद बेरोज़गार था, बहुत पढ़ा लिखा नहीं हूँ, मेरे को तो इतना काम मिल गया है कि मैं कर रहा हूँ, दिन रात मेहनत करके कर रहा हूँ। और शिकायत की कोई बात ही नहीं आता। मैं तो कहूँगा कि अगर किसी को शिकायत है तो वहाँ के टेबल पे बैठ के बात करें कि हाँ रोज़गार चला गया है मेरा या मेरा घर चला गया। भाई किसी का भी घर गया है अगर तो इसको उसके मन के मुताबिक पैसे मिले हैं जो सरकार का नियम है, उस नियम के मुताबिक, और किसी से ज़बरदस्ती नहीं हुई है। अफवाह फैलाने वाले कुछ भी फैला सकते हैं, उनका कुछ नहीं किया जा सकता है। भ्रम फैलाने वाले कुछ भी फैला सकते हैं, उनका भी कुछ नहीं किया जा सकता है। तो अगर ये मेरा बोला हुआ वक्तव्य जो है अगर आप लोग सुन रहे हो, समझ रहे हो, तो दूर से ना देखो, आके पास में देखो कि ये क्या चल रहा है।
So from what I saw during my visit there, things are really looking good. Like the work is in progress and it's happening at a great pace. Considering its large scale, one can only hope that the poet Bharatendu Harishchandra, who once sadly lamented Dekhi Tumri Kasi, will be glad to see this transformation underway of this ancient city that in Mark Twain's words is older than history, older than tradition, older than legend, and looks twice as old as all of them put together. With the Kashi Corridor project, this old city will feel like new in what would be an inspiring turnaround for this ancient city.